It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll see the versatile Deebo Samuel. He was terrific last week, racking up the receiving yards and reaching the end zone. It's the 49ers and the Cards, and it's all up next.
Wet weather squarely in the forecast. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Murray now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So here come the Cardinals now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback. Now a man born here in California, Joe Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back to throw now on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Cardinals at 5-4 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. They'll set up a throw. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a 1st. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Here we go now on 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
How many times have we seen this game? The speed kills, and he does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Again the juke. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I think they'll make this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon, finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Back to throw again. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number two. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they've moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Here's Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here's Braden Mann now,
as he's on to punt for San Francisco. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Well, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. Hey, but he's having a great year, not to take anything away from him. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
He's got
and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
He'll get this down to the 38.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49-yard touchdown. Kyler Murray from 17 yards out.
And the Niners have cut it back within a score.
So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there because in most situations now, a defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Remember, these two teams met in Glendale earlier in the season with the Cards coming out on top. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackle.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll get that complete to Albert O.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Second and 9 now.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got McBride here over the middle.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To Mixon on the check down.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Cardinals ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch,
being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mixon with a first down carry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll drop to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Touchdown! Rondale Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he won't quite make it to the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Murray now.
And that one complete to Hodgins.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Now a throw here hauled in. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Mixing up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Got a man. It's McBride complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That pass complete to Moore.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Running. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Murray. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense so far on third down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
By Josh Allen. A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's a 2nd and 7.
That's complete to McBride. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chase Claypool.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cardinals add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Murray now on first down. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
10 more yards.
Now Murray again.
He'll find Hodgins there complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down, Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Murray. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 19 yards away. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Play is under review.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. On third down, Mixon. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So it's a win here for the